So the question that I'm answering this week for Ask Me Anything Fridays is, how do you know when something is aligned with you versus something that is expected of you? I talked about this in one of the videos this past week, but really what I would say is when you are very clear about your why, when you are very clear about your values and you are clear about your vision, when things come to you, when opportunities knock, when requests come your way, you have to be able to look at the things that are on your plate, your vision, your values, and the goals that you have set for yourself. And you have to ask yourself, is this going to bring me a step closer to what it is that I'm working towards? Now, I do realize that sometimes we are to give of our time, to give of ourselves in a way that is, servanthood. And that's fine. What we are aligning with are things that are going to move us closer, move the needle closer to our goals, our vision, our values, the things that we are working towards. If whatever it is that you are being presented with does not align with that, then 9 times out of 10, it's probably an obligation. I'll give you an example. Uh, for a long time, I was expected to maneuver a certain way as a mom, right? But as I started to identify and define my own values for my family and for myself, I started to realize that some of the things that were expectations that were placed on me did not align. And so I had to learn how to release those things so that I could create room for the things that were aligned. Do the stress test. Ask yourself the question, is this moving me closer to my end goal, closer to my vision, or is it upholding my values? If the answer to those questions are no, then 9 times out of 10, it's an obligation, which means that's not your responsibility always. Hope that helps.